Hi there, and welcome to our video explaining the differences between Kraken, Kraken Futures and Kraken Pro. After our video on how to trade at Kraken and Kraken Pro, we've received many questions on the differences between the three platforms. So we thought we'd put it all together and explain you step by step the key differences among the three and how you can transfer your crypto between the three platforms. Using the different platforms can make a big difference in your trading experience and even your performance. So let's understand in this video first why there are the three platforms and what are the major differences. Next, we look at the fee differences, and yes, there are very big differences. Third, let's have a look at the different products they offer. Fourth, we compare their usability and the functionalities. Also here, very big differences exist. And last but not least, it can be a bit confusing to transfer your funds among the platforms. So we'll show you an example how to do so and explain you exactly which wallets you can use to do so. As usual, but it has to be said, nothing in this video should be considered financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm Jonas, co-founder and CEO of hoc-trade. Let's get started. Before looking deeper into the different platforms and outline their main differences, let's first of all understand what the three platforms are and why do multiple Kraken platforms exist at the same time. In short, the platforms target different customer groups, and I'm pretty sure it is also some form of legacy UI from the past. The Kraken platform and app is very beginner-friendly as a first step into crypto. Inexperienced users buying crypto their first time are likely the target group here, but the Kraken platform has many drawbacks such as limited functionalities and higher fees, as will be outlined in the respective chapters later. The Kraken Futures platform, as the name suggests, is purely designed for trading futures, which itself is more advanced compared to just buying or converting some crypto. It was developed as Kraken extended its product offering into futures trading, enabling leverage and offering more advanced order types, stop losses and take profits, and so on, required by futures traders. And last, the latest addition, Kraken Pro. Kraken Pro combines spot and futures trading. I'll put you all the links, including the direct link to Kraken Pro in the comments. Before Kraken Pro, users had different accounts for their spot and futures trading, needed to transfer money between the two, and always had to switch between two websites. This issue gets resolved with Kraken Pro, being a good platform for slightly more advanced users that want to actively trade their crypto and may also trade futures. Kraken Pro does not include everything from Kraken Futures and Kraken, but we will outline those missing parts in the respective following chapters. So you can decide which is best for you. One of the major differences, and one that users should really watch out for among the Kraken platforms, are their fees. We did a very detailed fee review of Kraken. However, this fee review applies only to the spot trading and futures trading at Kraken, which is done through the Kraken Futures and Kraken Pro platform. However, the fees on Kraken itself, or let's say Kraken Classic, are much higher. Let me give you a real example of the difference in fees at Kraken and its impact. I am here logged into my Kraken account now. If we go to the Buy Crypto tab and would, for example, sell the 0.001 Bitcoin to US dollar, we will be charged a fee of 1.5% to do so, which is very high. For comparison, let's go to Kraken Pro and sell the very same 0.001 Bitcoin. Let's make sure we have spot selected, find the BTC USD pair and sell the same amount of Bitcoin. As you can see, compared to the Kraken sell, in the Kraken Pro we get significantly more US dollars because we pay a much lower fee. With those small trades, it is only a few cents, but imagine you're buying or selling worth thousands of US dollars now. You might pay 10, 20, 50 US dollars in fees for every single transaction. Having Kraken Pro now, Kraken offers a cost-effective way to trade spot. However, users have to know about the differences and make sure not to use the Kraken Convert buy or sell functionality if they want to prevent paying this high fee. If you would like to trade at KrakenPro as well, I will put you a special sign-up link in the description of this video. For trading futures, the fees between Kraken Pro and Kraken Futures do not differ. However, there are a few differences on the products you can trade. Let's have a closer look in the next chapter. So, how do the product offerings differ among the three Kraken platforms? Put very easy, Kraken itself is for spot trading only. So, exchanging cryptos or converting it back to US dollar or any other currency. Kraken Futures is for futures trading only. So, leverage trading with the ability to go long or short. Lastly, Kraken Pro now combines both functionalities, offering users to trade both spot and futures. So, why would anyone not trade on Kraken Pro instead of the other two? There are two obvious reasons. First, people will get used to the trading platform, its interface, functionalities, etc. However, we will cover this part in the next chapter of usability and functionalities. For the second part, let's dig a little more whether all products from Kraken Futures are also tradable on Kraken Pro. The biggest current differences between Kraken Futures and Kraken Pro is that single collateral futures and options are only tradable on Kraken Futures. They are not offered on Kraken Pro. Having a look at our Kraken Futures account, we can see that we can navigate to the single collateral category when choosing the trading pair. However, switching to Kraken Pro, we see that only the Bitcoin Perpetual is selectable. In Kraken Pro, all your holdings are merged into the multi-collateral wallet and hence serve as collateral for all your futures positions. As we can see, the volumes, open interest and so on differ between those trading pairs. For the multi-collateral pair, which can also be traded on Kraken Futures, we see that it's actually the same contract which can also be traded through Kraken Pro as the volumes etc. match. For the selection of trading pairs in multi-collateral, they should match between Kraken Pro and Kraken Futures. Bottom line is, in case you want to trade single collateral futures, for example for risk mitigation, you currently still have to use Kraken Futures for this and cannot use Kraken Pro. As you may have seen, the trading terminal looked a bit different for Kraken Pro and Kraken Futures. So let's dig into the difference in design and functionalities before discussing how to transfer among your Kraken accounts. In this chapter, we are going to focus on the handling and functionality differences for spot trading between Kraken and Kraken Pro, as well as the difference for futures trading between Kraken Futures and Kraken Pro. Earlier in the video, we have already shown you the functionality for buy, sell and convert at Kraken, which is very, very basic in its functionality, has no different order types and creates high fees. At Kraken, you can also choose to trade in a bit more advanced format when clicking on the Trade tab here. The design and functionalities are still very basic though. There is no chart shown, no information on the updating price, volumes, market depth, etc. In order to have a complete trading terminal, you will need to use Kraken Pro. Here you actually have a very modern and I would say easy to navigate trading terminal, which gives you all the functionalities you will need as a trader. It has a lean setup. However, more on this when discussing the differences between Kraken Futures and Kraken Pro. The Kraken Spot Terminal actually has pretty much all the functionalities you need for executing spot trades, even though it's in its design very basic without any chart or further analysis options. You have the different order types, can specify times, you can set conditional closes and much more. However, as said, the missing chart analysis functionality makes me use Kraken Pro. For trading futures, the differences between Kraken Futures and Kraken Pro is not as big as to spot trading. However, I do think Kraken Pro terminal is a significant improvement compared to the Kraken Futures one. First off, the functionalities for traders. Essentially, all important functionalities from Kraken Futures are also available in Kraken Pro and vice versa. Just oftentimes named slightly different, which could lead to some confusion for people that switch from the one to the other. For example, the maker-only function in Kraken Futures, which essentially lets you normally set limit orders, just that it wouldn't be executed if due to the price entered, it would be executed as a market order, is called post-only in Kraken Pro. Also, the order types in Kraken Pro are a bit more split up. However, pretty much all functionalities could also be found in Kraken Futures. Just navigating the settings would be slightly more complex. As already said earlier, the contracts traded, in this case the linear futures, are the same for Kraken Pro and Kraken Futures. So there is no difference in the volume, market depth, open interest, funding rate, etc. As for the usability, and especially the ease of use, I do think Kraken Pro is a significant improvement over Kraken Futures. I like the easy way to change the inputs to your order book to see further away price levels. The depth chart can be easily added and switched to without taking more space in the trading terminal and making it crowded. The swipe bar for selecting the position size instead of the predefined percentage levels in Kraken Futures. The way to directly see your wallet and the different assets you hold in it as collateral for your trades. You can open spot and futures charts at the same time and switch among them, and much more. In general, it feels much more lean to me and actually also more intuitive for an active and experienced trader. This, however, is more of a personal preference, and traders which got used to the old design may well stay with it, as the functionalities and products traded are actually pretty much the same. As a last step, let's have a look how you can transfer your assets among the different Kraken accounts. Generally, your crypto wallets should be unified, so the assets on your spot wallet can be accessed both through Kraken and Kraken Pro. However, there are some specifics here which may lead to confusion, as not all wallets can be accessed from each platform. Obviously, your spot wallet cannot be accessed from your Kraken Futures account, as it only includes spot trading. Moreover, there are specific wallets which can only be accessed through your Kraken Futures account, but cannot be accessed through your Kraken Pro account, although it offers futures trading. As this is a bit complex, let me walk you through an example and let's do some transfers ourselves. Let's start off at our normal Kraken account. Go to Funding in the upper navigation bar to see your funds on the wallet. As you can see, I have 0.001 Bitcoin on the wallet and roughly 27 US dollar. As you can see, we can access the same funds through our Kraken Pro app, as the spot wallets are merged between Kraken and the Kraken Pro account. Let's transfer our Bitcoin to trade futures. We go back to our Kraken account and click on Transfer here on the bottom right. We select our Bitcoin, choose 100% as we want to transfer the whole 0.001 Bitcoin, and the futures wallet is already pre-selected. Let's click Transfer and then Submit to initiate the transfer. Now that we transferred the BTC to our futures wallet, these funds will not be visible in your Kraken wallet anymore. You can check this by clicking on Funding again, and as you can see, only the USDT are left on the wallet. A bit confusing, but it actually makes sense given that we cannot trade futures from this account. Let's go to our Kraken Pro account. As you can see, the overall value hasn't changed, but now we have the 0.001 Bitcoin on our futures wallet. What about our Kraken Futures wallet? Initially, it was completely empty. Now we can also see the 0.001 Bitcoin we just have transferred here. it is listed on the multi-collateral wallet. Note that we cannot see our USDT from the spot wallet here. What if we want to use the Bitcoin now to trade coin margin futures or options though? We would need the BTC on our single collateral wallet. To transfer it there, we click on Transfer, select the BTC USD single collateral wallet, hit Max and click Submit Transfer. Checking our single collateral wallet, we can see we have the BTC on that wallet now, and we could trade the BTC USD single collateral contract with it. Now comes what is a bit confusing. If we check our Kraken Pro wallet, the BTC disappeared now. Kraken Pro doesn't show you your single collateral wallet as we cannot trade it here. Due to this, many people feel their wallets are not really unified among their Kraken accounts. Let's transfer our BTC back to our spot wallet, as this process is slightly different. Going back to our Kraken Futures account, we can see that when clicking on the transfer button, we only get the option to transfer to the holding wallet or the BTC multi-collateral wallet. By the way, the holding wallet is also not unified among the accounts. If we want to send the Bitcoin to our spot wallet, we have to click withdrawal instead of transfer. Let's do this. Hit Max again and click withdraw to Kraken. Going back to our Kraken account, we can see that we now have the BTC back here on our spot wallet. We've gotten many messages about people being confused about the Kraken wallets and claiming they are not unified. They actually are, it's just that you cannot access each wallet from all three different accounts. To better understand it, here's also a quick overview which wallets can be accessed from which account. I hope you enjoyed this overview and got some tangible insights from it. If you did, please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. We continue to develop lots of content for traders. If you are interested in trading or are an active trader already, feel welcome to join our Discord server as well. We just launched our AI-powered trading assistant and we are happy to give you a free testing access. Happy trading and stay safe. Please be aware that we at hoc-trade are no financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purpose only.